Here is a San Francisco real estate secret that saves sellers thousands, and a lot of outsiders don't really know about this. In most parts of the country, buyers get inspections after they make an offer. But here in San Francisco, sellers will do the inspection first. And it can save you from losing $20,000, $25,000, or honestly, the deal altogether. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Gjevre, a top realtor here in San Francisco, and I'm going to share this story, and it's kind of typical of a lot of stories that happen around the country. A buyer comes in with a strong offer, and they go into contract with the seller. Once they do their inspections during escrow, they discover some things and they ask for a $25,000 credit. Why? Well, let's say the roof is too old, or there was pest damage that was more than the seller had thought. Now, all of a sudden, the buyer has all this leverage and the seller can't really do much to push back except for say no. It was a very stressful negotiation, as you can imagine, and it can cost the seller more than just money. It can shake the whole deal. And going back on the market can be very costly. Your property is at its most valuable in those first few days that it hits the market. Going back on the market, potential buyers will wonder what is wrong with the place. In San Francisco, we've had a seller's market for a long time, for many years. Multiple offers have been a thing here when we had the tech boom, et cetera, et cetera. So along the way, sellers have realized if they go and they have inspections done up front, they can avoid the buyers asking for a seller inspection. Now, it is within their right, of course, to have one. But if you have multiple offers, one with an inspection contingency and one without, you're probably going to go with the one without because it's safer. You're not going to get that $25,000 request after the fact. There's no reason for it. In many places, it goes like this: offer, inspections, then a renegotiation. Here in San Francisco, we flip that script. We do the inspection first. And here is why. Buyers walk into a property, they already know what's up. The roof's sold, we've said it. If there's pest work, it's been disclosed. This means offers come in cleaner, firmer, and faster. No last minute drama. No, we need $15,000 off or we're walking. Last year I sold 3 homes that had some foundation issues, 2 homes that had $10,000 to $20,000 in pest. And you know, what's great about these pre-inspections is sellers are being as honest as they can be and buyers are going in eyes wide open. It just makes for a cleaner, easier transaction and is better at the negotiation table. So here in San Francisco, most, I would say better agents, provide a complete disclosure packet up front. And that's doing more than just checking boxes. We're sending a message that we're confident, we're prepared, and we're being completely transparent. It attracts serious buyers, the kind who review everything and are ready to move. And most importantly, it helps get non-contingent offers. I would say most of my listings will have 5+ buyers submit offers, and almost everybody waives their inspections because they've already done the work for them. When buyers trust the process, they compete harder and sellers win. There's no surprises, there's no retrading, just a clean deal. Let's walk through the most common pre-listing inspections in San Francisco. General home inspection is your full overview: roof, foundation, HVAC, plumbing, electrical, windows, the works. Think of it as your first line of defense. If something's broken or outdated, it will show up here. Now, sometimes we will repair some of those things, but a lot of times we'll just say, it is what it is, repair it if you want, because they might want to repair it, they might want to buy a new one. The pest inspection. This is about termites, beetles, and dry rot, stuff that eats away at the house over time. San Francisco, we've got a lot of older homes, and you're almost guaranteed to have some level of pest damage. We've had reports come back with $30,000 in repairs, actually $40,000. just this one time, just the stairways in the front of the house. When we know about it ahead of time, we can actually handle it. We went ahead and got bids for those stairways for the new owners, and the price was substantially lower, below $15,000. Roof inspections. Especially if your roof is over 15, 20 years old, we might go and get a roof inspection. A lot of times the general inspector will go up and do it for us. Sewer lateral inspection. It's a little more common in other parts of the Bay Area than it is here in the city, but sometimes we'll do it. And it's a camera going down into the sewer line to check for cracks and blockages. It's really gross. But it's important to do, and it can really be very expensive to repair. A foundation or structural engineer report. If there's a lot of, if it's got a brick foundation, and the house is really old, sometimes this could be a good idea. I've not really done it. I've seen it done a couple of times. I think what works out better is to have estimates for a seismic retrofitting. So here's the bottom line. Getting inspections done before you list isn't about being extra. It's about being smart. It creates clarity, it reduces negotiation, it puts you in a stronger position from day one. If you're prepping your San Francisco home for sale and want it done right, let's talk. I'll help you put a strategy in place that brings confidence to buyers and dollars to your bottom line. I really appreciate you being here. Be sure to subscribe and like this video. If you need a San Francisco agent, reach out to me. And if you need a referral in your area, all the links are below and I can help hook you up. My name is Gjevre, and I'll see you next time.